Alright guys, welcome back. So we're going to be doing something different on this episode. We are going to be doing something called the Bunker Buster. So what we're going to do is go to the bunker and use one weapon and do a complete loot run, and then we're going to do the bunker again with a second weapon. And what we're going to do is with these weapons, they are both end game, I would say, items. So like, for example, the first item we're going to do is the Serpent Fangs. So we're going to go down to the bunker, we're going to bust it out, see how long it takes, how effective it is, and then what we'll do is we'll reset, and we'll use the second item, which I will show you after this first part, and we'll compare them, see which one was faster, and see kind of the comparison between the two. They're similar in price, so we're going to start with that. We're in the southeast zone, so we're going to go down to the bunker. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into this. If you guys have not subscribed, please smack that subscribe button. We're almost to 1,000 subscribers, so we are gaining traction very fast. Appreciate you guys watching, and here we go. So the Serpent Fangs, if you guys don't know, they are a in-game pistol. So they are made to be down in this area. And I do have my looting gear on, and just like all my other videos, I am set up for looting, not for damage. So you know, everything I have on right now should be pretty similar to what you guys can get. And actually, let's do this. Let me get into the bunker real quick, and I'm gonna show you guys something. Southeast zone's a little crazy. Let me clear this out. All right. So let me go ahead and open my inventory. I'm gonna do my implant setup real quick. So I'm gonna do my setup. This setup is based on, if you guys haven't watched my $100 million looting setup, or I guess $100 million implant setup, that's what we're gonna be running with because that's attainable for almost everybody. So this is just a $100 million setup. I do have some looting implants and things like that on, but as far as like damage, run speed, just as far as that goes, experience, it's all basic, okay? So this is completely doable. All right, so again, we're just going to see how fast we can knock this out using these items, and then we'll compare it again to... And it is, we started this at about 2.5 minutes in. We just unpaused, so we're going to see how long this takes here. And again, this is the Serpent Fangs. These cost about 120 million from the marketplace. I think that's like, I think 119 is the cheapest one right now. And we are doing a 25% damage boost. Now, obviously, I'm not one-shotting everything, but I'm really not struggling. Okay, got my barricade set. Very nice. Not having any issues. So I think that we'll see how this goes and how you guys like this. But I think this will be a good way to compare options. So, for example, this is a pistol. This is an option that a lot of people would look at when they come down to the southeast zone, right? Price-wise, we're taking that as well. Damage-wise, I mean, this is what it's made for. So again, the second item is going to be in the same. It's going to be the similar or the same scenario. And again, it's just two items that you could take either one. So we're going to see how they actually hold up down here. And then let me know what you guys think about this. If you guys like this, we'll do more comparisons. So you do have to be a little careful. I mean, again, I'm down here in the southeast zone, so it's never going to be easy. but knowing I can't one-shot, I have to make sure that, you know, I don't get lazy. Stay alert. Grinder. Reactive SLX. This video might be a little longer than the other videos because, again, I'm going to be doing 2 loot runs. Whiskey. And I'm not using all of my looting implants. Again, I'm just using... I wanted to make sure that I kept this to similar to how a $100 million implant setup would be. So I kind of based everything off of that. And then once I got my speed, damage, and experience at that level, I threw on some looting implants because I could. And they're doing about 263 a hit each on crit. We're going to take those. I need to stock up on some planks and nails. And then we'll do is we'll throw these items. We'll go ahead and toss them into our Rags to Riches series and just add it to the donation. I think it's going to be interesting because, you know, when you do a whole loot run like this, you can actually get a feel for, you know, how it's going, how's it flowing, how easy was it to clear the bunker, and then I think when I switch weapons, I'm going to have an actual good gauge at how comparable items were, if that makes sense. So I'm curious to see how this... Oh, nice hunter implant. I'm curious to see how this plays out. And again, when you guys loot, you should have a pattern that you know, have memorized, or a way that you don't do a lot of backtracking. If you're ever going back through an area that you've already looted, it's just a waste of time. So I highly recommend that when you guys are doing this, you have some sort of pattern that you use. Finding some good items, actually. Okay. Now, a lot of you guys have been commenting on the Discord, threw out some good ideas. Naughty Lobster had a really good idea, and I think I'm going to actually do some of that. He recommended picking some just random people and going over their profiles and kind of explaining, you know, what I would upgrade if I was them, or what next steps would be, or things like that. I think that's a great idea, similar to how we do our Rags to Riches series, but just picking a couple random people and then doing a video on that, not necessarily buying them things. And I think that's some really good advice. And maybe like some mid-tier people, you know, level 200-ish. Because again, every area you have your struggles, in-game, mid-game, early game. Everybody's kind of got their own things they're going through, because each part of the game really does have its own feel. Ah, crap. I picked that up, guys. I don't need that. Okay, last floor. Don't want that. I'm not picking up ammo. Just trying to get scrap. I am going to pick up planks and nails, though. Again, if you guys don't know, down here in the southeast zone, man, sometimes people charge like 60 grand for a plank, things like that. So if you're low, or if you don't have 3 or 4 sets extra, pick them up. And if you guys aren't familiar with looting down here, check out my guides. I do have some videos on how to loot the southeast zone, all the zones in the game. So if you guys go through my guides, I'm sure you'll find something that will help you. Nice, Mastercraft. And it clears pretty well, though. I mean, these Serpent Fangs, man, they do a good job. If I had pistols, I think I'd play with these. Especially for 119 million. It's pretty good. And yeah, it's expensive, but it's not ridiculous, I guess I would say. Kills pretty quick with a minimal damage boost. And again, I'm not in a clan, so I'm not getting any benefits of a clan boost or anything to that matter. Nice, 624. Oh no. Thought I was going to get hit there, guys. XM25. Very nice. Some more cash. Don't want that. Check the middle. Usan. Nice pickup. Pretty smooth, pretty smooth. Okay, that hit. That's okay. That was my own fault for getting greedy. Don't need it. VSS, we'll take that. So I think that's it, guys. I think we just did it. So we just looted the 11 minutes. So 11 minutes and 40 seconds. So realistically, it takes about 9 minutes for me to do a bunker bust. So what we're going to do now, is there someone in here? No. Oh, come on. I want to barricade, but I got to be careful that things don't come into this bunker where I'm doing it. And that's the other thing. If you guys are barricading, watch that something doesn't walk in when you're barricading and smack you. It's happened to me a million times. All right. Go ahead and go to the outpost. Let's go ahead and put our stuff up here. Storage. Put all this crap away. Grab this stuff out. Go ahead and grab, let's see here, what do we need? All right, so we're going to talk about our second gun. So, we just did the Serpent Fangs, right? Those are pistols, in-game pistols. Now we're going to talk about the Flesh Seeker. So again, the Serpent Fangs are 119 million, and the Flesh Seeker, it's 144 million. So a little bit more there. I have seen it a lot lower though, so just heads up, you can probably get it cheaper than that. I do see it hanging around 120, so pretty similar as far as price goes. And this, I believe it's a rifle. Yes, it is a rifle. I think it's classified as a rifle. But anyway, you guys are going to see what this does, so let's go ahead and put this stuff up. Storage. Let's put this over here for now. And I should have enough ammo, but we're going to go ahead and buy another stack of biomass. Not sure if I really needed it, but go ahead and repair. All right, I think we're good, guys. So let's jump back in. And I got planks, right? Make sure I got planks, yep. All right, so now we're loading back in. We're going to see how long this takes. Go ahead and start it up. Same implants, same everything. All right, so we'll just say 15 minutes in. We're going to see how long this takes. It's actually 14 minutes and 30 seconds, but... Bye. I didn't loot that. All right, hold on one second. This music does not sound familiar. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that, guys. I don't like it when the music changes. All right. And again, remember, if you notice, I'm going to loot this the same pattern just because I know the pattern that I use. So, one, it's going to keep things accurate. And two, I feel like it's smoother because I'm doing it the same way and I'm not backtracking. Grinder. Don't care about ammo. And I ran the Flesh Seeker, guys, for a long time. I really like it. I think it's a great weapon. I think it's great for looting. It has auto aim, if that makes any sense. The bullets will like heat seek the enemies. If you guys don't know how that works, it just automatically, when I shoot, the bullets will just guide to the enemies. And then it has an alt fire like this, where it just shoots straight. But I typically use the auto aim. I don't want that. Okay. I will say, I can already tell, I like the knockback of the Serpent Fangs. I wouldn't say it's enough that I would choose it over this. You know, I still need to play around a little more and get a good feeling for it. I do like that you can just shoot like this, though, and pretty much take care of anything that's up there or around. Nice, Mastercraft. And again, it was the Serpent Fangs, and this is the Flesh Seeker. And they're both very similar priced. They're both in-game items. One is for rifle and one is for pistol. But if you were going pistols or rifles, these are the items that you would look at, especially for looting down here in the Southeast Zone. They're both very good. It's just I'm trying to see comparable, which one would I take? I'm going to take nails. Thunder, take that. Don't want ammo. I will say, when I'm shooting, you know, obviously they're out there and the bullets are killing it, whatever. I don't know how to explain this, but I feel like the Serpent Fangs were... they were clean, where this feels kind of messy. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but I feel it's putting more obstacles on the screen, and I can't really see what's going on, if that makes sense. So I feel like it's a little more unorganized as far as playing. I don't think it's doing a bad job or anything, but I do feel a little more messy. Damage-wise, I'd say they're pretty close to the same. I don't really see, you know, a whole lot of difference. I'm not having any issues killing things. I didn't have any issues killing things with the, oh god, with the pistols either. And again, if you guys like this, let me know. And hit that subscribe button if you guys are watching and chilling and hanging out. Hit that subscribe button for me. Help me get to that 1,000 viewers or subscribers. Greatly appreciate it, guys. And again, if you guys have ideas, you know, post them. Join our Discord. A lot of help in there. A lot of people have joined. We got like 150, 160 members. Everybody's very helpful. It's 100% free to join. And the link is in the comments below. Ouch, I just got smacked. Again, if there would have been knockback right there, I probably wouldn't have gotten smacked. I'll take that. May as well take them. I'm using them. Now, maybe with like more damage boost, maybe this would be, you know, way better with like one-shotting. But I think the knockback from the Serpent Fangs really takes it to the next level. Didn't really find a lot of items this round. But that really doesn't have anything to do with the items. That's just luck. Now, see, like rooms like this, you can really see the power of the Flesh Seeker, because it literally just killed everything without me trying. Holy cow. Yeah, it seems a little more chaotic with this. I can tell a difference. The Serpent Fangs, you know, again, it was pretty smooth. But I will say the Serpent Fangs seemed a little more cleaner. And I don't notice a speed difference big enough to say, hey, you know, get this over the Serpent Fangs. Right now, I would say the Serpent Fangs are winning. And they're cheaper too, which is a factor. Price is a thing. And again, if you guys like this, let me know and I'll do more of these. I'll just pick 2 similar items and we'll take them down here to the southeast zone and put them to the test and see which one is the best at bunker busting. So I think this will be our bunker busting series that we start. Again, I'm trying to get you know, some different content, something different instead of the plain old stuff, right? Give you guys something else to watch that's not so stale. I don't see anything else to loot. So we just looted. It's 23. So honestly, it was what? 15. So 8 minutes, 9 minutes. So roughly the same amount of time. Let's go ahead and barricade. It was roughly the same amount of time to loot. Oh, see, that's what I'm talking about right there. You got to watch for that, guys. But yeah. So they both took about the same amount of time. I would say that if it was me right now and I had to pick one or the other, I would save myself, you know, 30 million. I would grab the Serpent Fangs, and I would be more content with it. You know, and before I was running with the Flesh Seeker, so I'm not one-sided. But yeah, I mean, after test, that was a bad loot run. Look at that. That's terrible. But after testing, I can tell you that the Serpent Fangs was definitely cleaner. So if you guys were debating between the Flesh Seeker or Serpent Fangs, depending on your stats, obviously if I'm rifle, I'm going to go with the Flesh Seeker. But if you're on the fence between either or, Serpent Fangs, the knockback was very nice, guys. The damage was good. The speed of the weapon was good. It just felt a lot cleaner. And then the Flesh Seeker had a lot of like things just on my screen, which I didn't like. So anyway, as far as bunker busting goes, I would say that the Serpent Fangs is faster at clearing and dealing with the aggro in the southeast zone. So hopefully, you know, that's some good knowledge for one of you guys. Hopefully that helps somebody make a decision. And let me know what you guys thought about this video. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Leave a comment in the comment section below. And I appreciate you guys, and I'll catch you all next time. Until then, stay safe out there. Peace.